Good morning, YouTube! What's up, guys? Today we are doing the daily puzzle for December 19th. Let's do it. Alright, so it is white to move, and here we can see that we are about even. We can see that we have this pass pawn, which is really nice. Also notice we have this nice, which is in the center of the board, which is good, as it has the most number of squares. However, we have to be careful of our king. If we remove this knight, notice it's no longer protecting this square in which the rook can move to, maybe. That could be quite dangerous. What else? Also, if we move this knight somewhere, this pawn can now push forward. These two pawns can push forward together, and they probably have a good chance of winning the game, so we have to be careful. So, what are we looking for exactly? First of all, we have to recognize that there's no way we can bring these two rooks over to attack the king. I mean, maybe we can progress these pawns, but there's no way we can get this rook onto maybe the 7th rank, right? It's too passive, it's pretty much impossible to move it in a short duration of time. However, we have to look for active moves, right? So that includes maybe like forks, pins, all that stuff. And notice we have this really nice knight, which should come to f5 and fork the king and the rook. However, there is a bishop in the way, right? There's a bishop on g6, which is protecting f5. Now, as long as this bishop stays on this diagonal, it will always be protecting f5. However, this bishop is on a square, the only square on that diagonal that can protect this square on f5. It cannot go back or forward as it has two pawns blocking it, right? So if it were to stay on this diagonal, it's on the only square. So if we were to attack that square or distract that square, we would gain control of this square, as the bishop would have to move out of the way, and then we could fork the king and the rook. So how do we distract that square? First of all, we have to recognize that the bishop has to leave this square. In order to do that, we can either push these two pawns. However, if we push the f pawn, we can no longer move our knight to f5 as there's a pawn blocking it. We can put our knight on e6, however, this is not really a fork and doesn't do much. So let's push this pawn. That allows us to come to f5, forking the king and the rook. Now we can safely take the rook. This is, completely opened up. I mean, we have both our rooks pretty active. If we go to analysis, now we can open up our rooks. That bishop will move, play cool checks. We can put our rooks here. Both our rooks have opened up. Now we can attack. Now we can push forward. Maybe we can even promote this pawn. But yeah, really good ideas. We're winning in material, and we should be able to win this game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that daily puzzle for today. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.